Thank you for watching another episode of Sloan's Reviews. Our mission is to help you decide what to love making next. Stay tuned at the end of this video for our talk about whether Temu is right for you. Thank you for all you have subscribed to our channel. Please hit that like button, subscribe for more videos. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of October with only 7 more to go. Wow! Today I'm reviewing the Future City Marble Run by ROKR, R-O-K-R. On the Sloan's Reviews rock scale of hardness, with 1 being easy and 10 being rock hard, I give this kit a 6, primarily due to the wiring and electronics, and the instructions get a little opaque when you get to the part about assembling the marble run into a bigger group of marble runs. On the Sloan's Reviews helping hand score, with 1 being it's completely automated, to 10 being it needs so much help the unit is more man than machine, I give this kit a 1 as it is beautifully automated. The marble size for this marble run are 8mm, and they provide you with 15 of them. Looking at the quality instructions, the instructions were in a booklet-style format. The parts were given some colors so you could identify them quickly. The instructions were great in telling you how to proceed until you get to page 18, where you come to a decision point. Will this be a standalone marble run, or will you combine it with up to 3 others? Here it's a little hard to follow as they give you different options for assembling. With this build, I was keeping the Future City as a standalone run, so I stuck to those instructions. While it was challenging to follow, overall the instructions guide me well enough. Instructions for the marble lift were in a poster-style format, which isn't my favorite, but it's fine, though they were a little tricky to follow from step to step at times. Looking at the assembly, the Future City is a plastic model kit. ROKR provides you with everything you need to build it, though you may want to have your own pair of side cutters and a microfile. I'll provide a link to a good set in this video's description. The kit also comes with a plastic wand that has a magnet in the tip that helps you push some parts together, and to retrieve the marbles when necessary with the magnetic end. The parts were sometimes heavily connected to the frames and required some filing and to clean them up. I used a black and also a silver Sharpie on some of the areas I needed to recolor after filing. Everything went together well during assembly, and I had no trouble with parts not staying in position. I'll have some tips on assembly at the end of the video if you would like a bit of pointers. The wires of the electronics are all color-coded, and it helps keep the wires organized when you plug them into the main board. Thanks, ROKR, that was a brilliant move, and I had no missing parts. Moving on to the operation, I usually list all the pathways for marbles to take, but this marble run has so many I'm going to leave it to you to watch the multitude of pathways on the video. The marble lift works great, and the marbles sound like they are marching as they climb the lift. There's a 50-50 unit in the pathway that moves a little too freely, and frequently it's more of a 30-70 than a 50-50, because it kind of bounces back, unfortunately. But it doesn't hurt things too bad. Looking at what I liked or loved in this case, I love this marble run, and I can't wait to assemble its sister, The Last City. I supported these kits on Kickstarter, and I don't regret it a bit, though it did take a little longer to get them than I would have thought of. The marble runs performs flawlessly, and the lights and triggers that activate as the marbles pass by and make this a real pleasure to watch. ROKR did a great job with this kit, and it worked out to be a very successful departure from their usual wood marble runs and model kits. As far as what I didn't like or would wish they'd done better, my only concern on this marble run is the joining it to its sister unit, The Last City. After assembly for independent operation, they have you insert some plastic pieces to keep the marble lift and marble run units together. They fit very tightly, and I'm not looking forward to removing them when I combine the Future City to The Last City, but that's pretty much it. Would I do it again? Ha! Oh yeah, again and again. I would love to build a 4-unit marble run. I mean, it was a real joy. Is this a good first-time build experience? I think this would be one of the better first-time builder experiences, even with the wiring, as this operates about as smoothly as you can get. My only caveat would be the skills to build this kit won't cross over real well to putting together wooden marble runs. Did you build the Future City? What did you think? Put your comments below. Please like and subscribe to see my latest videos. I hope this review helped you decide if you would love making your own the Future City. If you're in a position to support us on Patreon, please click my link in the description. We have a camera that needs to be replaced for $3 a month. You get ad-free access to our videos. That's $3 to help you decide what to love making next. Commercial time. Gotta pay this for this habit somehow. Let's talk about Temu for a minute. I was very skeptical, and their app is just like a very nutty game show, but now I'm convinced. When was the last time Amazon gave you money back for the late arrival of a product? Yeah, never. Temu will give you money back if a product shows up late. How much back? I got $13 back on a $145 shipment that arrived 1 day late. They sell the same goods as Amazon for literally a few bucks to double digits worth of discount. Though admittedly sometimes that means your goods arrive without a box. The app regularly gives you opportunities for discounts and even free merch, but please be careful. It's a little tricky, and you have to be careful you don't get taken advantage of, because they will try. But again, you can save a lot of money over what you would pay for on Amazon for the exact same products. So think about it. Click the link in the description if you want to give it a whirl and prepare for the roller coaster ride that is the Temu app. Here are some assembly tips. On page 3, instruction 3, you may need to file the edges of the insertion pegs to give them a little bevel to allow easier insertion. On page 5, before you add the double-side tape circles to the pieces that are going to go into the side, test them out in there first to make sure they're going to fit nice. Mine on the right side was just a millimeter or so too big, and it wanted to bow out a little bit, so I just had to shave a little bit off. That was difficult to do after I already had it in the case and stuck in place, so just give them a quick test before I put the little double-side sticky tape circles on. On page 4, instruction 4, there are some forks to help you keep the wire organized on the black case. There are too narrow for the thickness of the wire. I had to use a file to widen these areas. On page 31, you have to feed the marble lift plug into the back of the black case. The hole for this is too small, and you need to file it a little bit larger to get it to pass through. At least I did on my kit. Alright, well, I hope those tips help you have an even more successful marble run than my own. ROKR did great with this kit, and I have nothing but praise for it. I love it. I finally got around to writing an outro to give you plenty of time to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Thanks again to those of you who have already subscribed. And one of you will have the good luck to be my first paid tier patron on Patreon. If you subscribe today, for $3 a month, you get access to my videos without having to watch ads. Thank you in advance.